One game all, so Venus Williams will start the U.S. Open as the #3 player in the world behind Hingis and this lady, Lindsay Davenport.
Well, and Hingis has certainly recovered well from cracking up, really, at the finals of the French. Losing first round at Wimbledon, took a good break from the sport, and then came out strong with good hard court results, regained the #1 ranking.
Like she did some real hard work as well, Hingis, after that loss. As we look at the first set stats, what jumps out at you, Pam?
Well, you can see Williams is taking risks with serve. She's serving a lot more double faults and aces. But look at winners, 14-5, same amount almost of unforced errors. So it's really in the aggressive play of Williams that puts her on top in this match. 6-2, 1-all.
15-love.
Also, Patrick, break point conversions are always so very, very important in the match so far. Venus Williams is 3 for 3, and Davenport is 1 of 4. So many times matches decided with that statistic alone.
15-all.
You see Williams miss some of those high swinging volleys at times. Forehand side, he's even a bigger swing. It's a tough one to time.
15-30. No problems with the timing on that backhand.
You know, as many times as players like Davenport and Williams get that floater back from the opponent, it's really a shot that should be practiced in as a part of the pre-match warm-up. Take 5 minutes of those floaters and just come in and just crack them out of the air and get that timing down.
Fault.
Overrule again from the chair. Could look to be just long, that serve. 1-all, second set, 30-all. Second serve. Forehand from Williams there.
30-40.
That gives Davenport break point opportunity here. That's where she's gotten hurt so far. 1 for 4, Lindsay. Make that 2 for 5 thanks to a couple of errant ground strokes. Davenport fighting back. Upper break in the second. First set to Williams. 2-1 Davenport with a break. And this fall on CBS Wednesdays, Kevin Pollak and Nancy Travis, TV's most irresistible couple. New comedy, Work With Me, coming this fall to CBS Wednesdays. It's Work With Me.
Love 15.
Davenport with the break in the last game, now with a quick error. Remember, in that first set, Venus broke back right away. Early stages of that first set.
That was they started off with double breaks, and then it was a very long service hold for Venus in the third game.
That one drops right in the corner. Quickly, Davenport in a hole on serve of 30. Oof. Tough to predict what's going to happen in this one, the way the two are playing. Some great shots off the ground, some real errant ground strokes.
And Davenport's serve right now is just not effective. She's not winning enough free points.
Oh, not even making a move for that one. Williams right back at love.
2 games all.
2 games all, second set. And tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern. Great tennis, great music. Agassi, Hingis, Sampras, John McEnroe, and Britney Spears show off at Arthur Ashe Kids Day, presented by Aetna. Noon Eastern tomorrow on CBS.
That's always a fun day to start things off at the U.S. Open. A little bit of laughter before things get really serious.
Love 15.
I think these two may have the U.S. Open on their mind a bit, Pam. They're a little sporadic today.
Probably only natural, but still, Davenport, I'm really surprised at her level of play. I expect her to pick it up. But it's the forehand side right now that she is really having trouble controlling. And that was the weak part of her game for so many years. The backhand side's always been so solid. One of the reasons she reached the top rung in women's tennis is because that forehand side evened out. Not right now, though.
Like where Venus Williams has been for the last year. That forehand getting a little better.
I'll tell you, most of the players on the tour, the forehand side is the weaker side, especially now that Graf's retired.
That's the first time in a while she's really attacked that second serve. Lindsay Davenport looking to move forward.
Well, there are opportunities on the second serve of Williams, and that is what Lindsay Davenport does naturally, and she needs to start making that play time and time again and put more pressure on Williams to make serves. And you can see Williams anticipating the forehand cross-court. We've seen most of the passing attempts going that direction, and Williams was chasing it.
First set to Williams, 6-2. 2-all, second set, 30-all. One break each so far in this second set.
We saw Davenport miss a fairly routine pass earlier. This time she makes certain the approach shot is okay, but a very good backhand pass. One-handed volley from Williams is just down the center of the court, and it opens it up for the forehand pass.
Great point.
Let's see how much Davenport gambles on this second serve. With the return.
Play from Lindsay Davenport. It pays off. Another break of serve. Davenport looking to extend this match. She's up a break in the second. Venus Williams has been all business today. Lindsay Davenport struggling to find her form. First set to Williams. Now Lindsay up a break for the second time in this second set.
And when she was up the break the first time, dropped serve to Love and really didn't serve well at all. It's important for Davenport to get those free points, something we pointed out at the top of the show, something she's been doing a lot the last couple of years. Like that.
Only her second ace, Pam.
Make me look good, Lindsay. Sometimes she gets on a roll. She actually served 4 in a row out in Stanford about a month ago in a match.
For Davenport to make her move, and then hitting into the open court.
Well, when you get an easy shot like that, Davenport had to guess. She guessed wrong.
15-all. Side again, hurting Davenport. Sun has gone behind the clouds now. Very little wind, very comfortable. The sun not a factor on this side that Davenport's now serving from, but still struggling with her serve.
And that serve, though, was the key to that point. right here. This gives Davenport the advantage. This has not happened enough in the match, even though Williams gets to that one.
30 all. Big game here for Davenport. And there's a forehand error from Venus. She's got to solidify that break. She hasn't been able to do it in either set yet, Pam.
And here is another opportunity to try and do that.
Game point. Good scrambling from both players there.
Davenport showing how much more range she has now over 3-4 years ago. Kept her in that point, still lost it.
Back to deuce.
Advantage Davenport.
If I was Lindsay Davenport at this point of the match, I would really pick on the forehand side of Venus Williams even more. She's going there a little bit more than the backhand, but right now as it's getting tighter towards what could be a Williams straight set victory, pick on the weaker side.
She tried to there, but Williams had the answer with the big forehand up the line.
Yeah, just clipping the tape and moving in behind it. Williams doing that so much more, hitting a shot and following it up. She used to just hit shots and back up. Now she's moving in. Billie Jean King a couple of weeks ago in Italy helping out.
At the Fed Cup, where the U.S. defeated Italy thanks to Venus and her sister Serena. They'll play against Russia in the finals a week after the U.S. Open. Advantage Davenport. Well, you could see that Lindsay didn't want to hit to the Venus backhand, but she finally had to, and she paid the price here.
Well, you can see on this backhand when it does go, look how it's well inside the sideline. It's really not even that close. Shows you the power of Williams to be able to hit a clean winner about a yard or so inside that sideline.
Winners by set. Davenport doing a little better than the first set. Oh, but there's a big winner for Venus.
And Davenport, big error in the placement of the backhand. Just did not place it close enough to a sideline. Again, whether that's the intimidation of the Williams movement. I mean, Lindsay Davenport has this point. She just needs to hit it close to a sideline, but instead, Williams is there with, again, a cross-court forehand. It goes there every time.
That goes wide, and Venus Williams gets the break back. And for the third time, Lindsay has had a break a serve and unable to convert.
I would say that would be the most disheartening one.
Sunday on 60 Minutes, how difficult is it for criminals to buy guns? Let some undercover cops show you how easy it is. 60 Minutes, Sunday on CBS.
This match 2 minutes shy of 60 minutes at 58 right now.
Should have waited another 2 minutes for that promo.
Actually, now you can see it 59 in the left corner.
Williams is there, and Davenport does not like that call.
Oh, Mac Cam time.
Lindsay taking a good long look at that mark, and here it is. That's About as tight as you can get it, Pam. You call it.
I say that the umpire did the exact right thing. You cannot overrule. That is too close. I think even if Lindsay saw that on tape, it'd be like that commercial, be enjoy your chicken.
15 love.
It's
funny how many times players think that they absolutely know it for sure. And recent commercial on where the player was seeing it being wrong, and there you have it.
Now we're at 60 minutes. Match time. Forehand error, and Davenport pounding away into that corner.
But for the most part, the forehand side of Williams has held up nicely, and you see the unforced errors by set, and Williams with many more here, and still a ways to go in the second set than the first.
3-all, 15-30, second set.
Oh,
That's the first time she's hit that one out wide in that corner, Pam.
that used to be Steffi Graf's favorite serve on the ad side, and Graf used to get a pretty good angle up the line. Of course, for a right-hander, getting that kind of angle is not easy, but that is almost a lefty type up the line angle.
Seventh ace. Another good serve there, but a solid return from Davenport. Each point now crucial. Break point again for Davenport.
There's that well-jeweled left hand.
Forehand breaks down on that point, and Davenport has a break again.